What to expect if you get invited to an interview with Redbull at their distribution center? First of all, did you know that the distribution center in the US is the only one in the US? They only have that one and the one in Europe. I did not know that until I went to the interview. I applied for a position as a forklift operator at the distribution center here in Phoenix, Arizona. That was a week ago from my interview. My interview was on Saturday. At first, my interview was at 11:30 a.m. and that morning, the supervisor or the manager, the manager of the supervisors emailed me and asked if we could change the time, and I said sure, because I'm flexible. And so we changed it to 6 p.m. and everyone that I talk to, so you'll fill out I found the job on Indeed.com, so you'll send in your information through Indeed, and then you'll talk to a recruiter. I believe my recruiter's name was Darren, and or Darren or something, and then like a day before your interview, then the recruiter will switch you over to the manager that will be doing the interview, and then you'll go in for your interview. When I got to their DC, the gate was open, but if the gate is closed, you're supposed to call whoever's interviewing you to let you in to the gate, because they have gates at the office. So I got there really, really early, and I just sat in the parking lot, and I went in for my interview 10 minutes early, and waited in the lobby for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Beautiful. They have a beautiful building. It's beautiful inside. It's beautiful on the outside. I believe the front area is just corporate offices, and I saw that on Google Maps there's a warehouse in the back that's separate from the corporate buildings. So we did the interview in the corporate section, and the interview went great. It was only 20 minutes long. It was way shorter than AutoZone's interview. Their teams are really small, which I really love. They pay amazing hourly salary to forklift drivers. They have amazing perks. Definitely a company that you would want to work for if you have experience using industrial equipment, or in retail, or anything like that. You definitely want to try and get in with Redbull. It seems like they treat their employees really well, and I met some of the employees out front, which the woman that let me into the building, she was actually the day shift supervisor, day shift supervisor, and they were all super friendly. The security guard, because they have a security guard that mans the lobby, he was really friendly. And Lewis was my interviewer. He was really friendly as well. Perks are amazing. They have an employee gym with showers that is open to all employees. They have basketball basketball, a court, soccer, indoor soccer, like a field and that sort of thing for employees. They give out, I guess, during the Super Bowl, they gave a Super Bowl experience to employees in downtown. They've sent employees to trips to Hawaii. They have a really open office spaces for anybody that works in corporate or whatever. Not corporate, but works in the offices. It's not like enclosed spaces. Everything's very open, and they have, it's not like dark and gloomy in there. It's bright, and you can see outside and everything, so it's really pretty. Red Bull employees get 4 cases of Red Bull each month, and you can do whatever you want with them. You can sell them, you can give them away to friends, you can drink them yourselves. I've tried the Red Bull original once in my life, and I didn't like it very much, but on the way out from my interview, actually during my interview, Lewis said, do you want a Red Bull? And I was like, no thanks, because I tried the original before, and I was like, that would be so great. I mean, I didn't like it because I don't like the taste of the original one. And but on the way out, he said, you can take as many as you can carry. And I was conservative and only took like three of the flavors that I wanted to try. So on the way home from the interview, I tried the peach flavor, and it was really good. But it's not like a Monster where you feel awake and ready to go. It's more like a focus kind of energy drink. So it's a really different thing. A lot of people think that Red Bull is gonna be, it's gonna make you alert for a really long time. It's not. Like, I drank the energy drink at 7 o'clock, and I was in bed sleeping by like 10 p.m. So yeah. So the interview went great, and I had originally applied for a 5 a.m. shift, but I later asked them if I could change it to a graveyard shift, just because the traffic here is kind of ridiculous during the daytime, and it'd be nicer to be going somewhere in the evening time. So I changed that, and so the supervisor that they want to confer with the supervisor, and that supervisor for graveyard is on vacation currently, so they said it should take a week or 2 weeks to hear back from them. In the meantime, I'm looking for another job to to make money, because I'm almost out of money, and everything costs money. So follow me and join my journey here. And I'll let you all know what happens with Red Bull in the future. The Red Bull office and warehouse are relatively new. I think I believe I remember the manager saying that their opening day was April 1st, which is also Red Bull's anniversary date, April 1st. So they haven't even, the DC here hasn't even been open a year yet. Now, if you get hired with Red Bull, know that no cell phones are allowed in the DC warehouse, or no cell phones are allowed in the buildings or something like that, because in my interview I said I like to stay focused at work, and I don't like to look at my phone, because I've noticed other people during certain jobs where they're not supposed to have their phone, they're looking at their phone anyway. And the manager said, well, just so you know, phones aren't allowed here. And so I'm just passing that forward to you all, that phones are not allowed if you apply for a job at Redbull.